A ceasefire was agreed upon between ethnic Armenian forces and Azerbaijan 1 day after Baku launched a military offensive in a disputed region. Azerbaijan said today it halted what it called an anti-terrorist operation. The fighting broke out Tuesday after Azerbaijan sent troops to Karabakh, aiming to force the divided region into submission. Armenian forces surrendered and agreed to a ceasefire. The terms indicated the area's return to Azerbaijan control. Starting Tuesday, talks will discuss the region's future and the fate of Armenians. Russian peacekeepers supervise the handover of weapons. Both Armenia and Azerbaijan were part of the Soviet Union. Since the collapse of the USSR, the two have fought 2 wars over disputed regions. Let's look at how this whole conflict started.
Nagorno-Karabakh is at the center of the conflict. It's a mountainous region within Azerbaijan and is internationally recognized as part of it. But it's known as Artsakh by Armenians, and its 120,000 inhabitants are predominantly ethnic Armenians. They have their own government, which is close to Armenia, but not officially recognized by it or any other country. Armenians, who are Christians, claim a presence in the area dating back several centuries before Christ. Azerbaijan, whose inhabitants are mostly Turkic Muslims, also claim deep historical ties. Bloody conflict between the two peoples goes back more than a century. The region saw 2 wars after the Soviet Union crumbled. One that took place between 1988 and 1994, and a second that lasted 44 days in 2020. Over the course of the 2 wars, tens of thousands died. In the first war, over 1 million people were displaced. Most of those were Azeris, driven from their homes when Armenia ended up with control over Nagorno-Karabakh. In the second, Azerbaijan managed to take back 1/3 of Nagorno-Karabakh. Russia brokered a ceasefire between the two, providing peacekeepers to guard the Lachin corridor, a crucial road that connects the territory to Armenia. Analysts say successive rounds of talks have brought the two sides closer to a permanent peace treaty, but a final settlement remains elusive. Tensions started ratcheting up again when a group of Azerbaijani civilians, identifying themselves as environmental activists, began blocking the Lachin corridor. An Azerbaijan checkpoint was set up, blocking the flow of goods to Armenia. It caused what the US called a rapidly deteriorating humanitarian situation. The International Committee of the Red Cross was able to make aid deliveries this week.